Hola mi gente, welcome to my channel. So I want to show you how I make this McChicken at home. Trust me, I get my way better than McDonald's. So let's get started. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to work on is going to be our chicken patties. So I'm using my food processor. You can use a blender or you can do this by hand, but it's going to take you forever. You're going to go ahead and chop up some boneless chicken thighs and chicken breasts. And then we're going to season it over with adobo, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper. Now, when you add all your seasonings, you're gonna go ahead and chop this up. And you don't want, the only thing you don't want is big chunks of chicken in it, all right? So you're just gonna pulse this or chop it up into you don't see no more chunks of meat. And make sure you're scraping the size of your blender or your food processors so you can get any residues of the chicken of the size. All right, mi gente, so our meat is ready. It's nice and chopped up, and this is exactly what you're looking for. All right, mi gente, so now we're going to make our chicken patties. So I'm going to use an ice cream scoop because I want the size and size for my chicken patties. I'm very bad at eyeballing, so ice cream scoop will help a lot. So now you're just going to scoop out some of your chicken mixture, and then you're just going to put it in your hands, and you're going to form a nice big meatball. And then once you got the meatball, you're going to go ahead and just flatten it out with the palm in your hand. And that's it. That's exactly what you're looking for. It's very easy. So now I'm just going to lay it down in a tea tray that I have with some parchment paper. And again, you're just going to go ahead and scoop out some of the meat. You're just going to do a big meatball. And then just flatten it out with your hands. And that's it. All right, guys, so I have all four of my patties here, and I have a little bit left over of the chicken mixture, so I'm just going to form this into chicken nuggets. And now you're going to put this in your freezer, and you're going to freeze it for at least 30 minutes to an hour. All right, guys, so next we're going to do our sauce for our McChicken, and you just want to do this while your chicken is in the freezer just to get it out of the way. So in my bowl, I'm combining mayo, mustard, and I see some people add onion powder to this. So I'm just going to add a little bit of onion powder. And guys, remember, everything's going to be down in the description with measurements and all. This also is going to be down below. So now after adding your onion powder, you're going to whisk this together, taste it, and adjust it to your liking. So I just ended up adding a little bit more salt, and this mayo was perfect. Alright guys, so after an hour, you want to heat up some oil on medium-high heat on your cast iron. Alright guys, so for our breading station, I have here 2 bowls that I'm going to fill with flour. And we're going to season both of them, alright? Make sure you season your flour because then it's not going to be tasty. It's not going to have no taste. So you're going to add the same seasonings we added to our chicken mixture. So I just went in and I added onion powder, adobo, garlic powder. I'm also going to add salt and pepper on both of them. And to make it nice and crispy and delicious, we are going to add some cornstarch. And the cornstarch is what's going to give it that crispiness. It's also going to keep your meat nice and moist. So a tablespoon of cornstarch on both of them. Alright guys, so now we're just going to mix all of that together, our spices and the cornstarch with our flour. And then one of our bowls is going to be for our wet batter that we're going to make. So on one of them, you're just going to add some seltzer water. You can add regular water if you want, but the seltzer water is going to make your chicken nice and crispy and delicious. So you're just going to add enough water to make like a pancake batter consistency. So you have one bowl with just regular flour and the other one is going to be for your wet batter. Alright, mi gente, so after an hour, my patties are nice and firm. So as soon as they come out of the freezer, you want to start cooking. So you're going to dip them into your flour first. And then you're going to go into your wet batter. Just make sure that your chicken patties are nice and well covered, just like this. And then you're going to go ahead and drop it in your oil. And remember, we have my oil heating up on medium heat. And then again, you're going to do flour, wet batter, and then drop it right into your oil. And then you're going to cook them for 5 minutes on one side. And then after 5 minutes, you're going to flip it. And you also know it's time to flip when you see the edges turning beautifully golden brown. And then you're gonna flip this up. Sorry, I'm having a hard time flipping this one. You're gonna cook it for an extra 4 minutes. And now our chicken patties are done. This is the little chicken nuggets that I made with the leftover on the chicken mixture that I have. Pero mi gente, look at this chicken. It looks perfect. This is the best chicken patties you're gonna make. You can just eat this just like this. It came out so, so good. So now we're just gonna go ahead and toast our buns. And now to assemble our McChicken is very easy. So the bottom of your bun is gonna get that mayo that we made. Remember, it was mayo, mustard, a little bit of onion powder, and some salt just to bring everything together, just a pinch. So you're gonna add as much or as little of the mayo as you want on the bottom of your bun. You're gonna tap it over your perfect chicken patty. And then you're gonna add some romaine lettuce. You can also use some chopped up icebergs. And that's it. So the other side of our burger is gonna get the same thing, the same treatment with the mayo. You're gonna put as much or as little as you want. And mi gente, that is it. This McChicken is done. And you gonna tell me, don't tell me this does not look better than McDonald's. Like, come on. Look how perfect this McChicken looks. It's so easy to make. It came out delicious. You don't have to go nowhere. If you want some McChicken, girl, I got you. This came out so good. I served it with some of the sauce on the side. And just look at that chicken. It came out juicy. It came out so crispy, so flavorful, and you're going to love it. Thank you for watching.